Singapore's acting Community Development Minister says pay has never been a factor for the team that forms the government. Mr. Chun was fielding a question on the issue as he carried out the first ministerial visit since last year's general election.
Mr. Chun's visit to Jurong Spring was stripped of the usual fanfare surrounding ministerial visits. Instead, he chose to join residents in their routine Sunday morning workout. Now, Mr. Chan's visit to Jurong Spring marks the kickstart of not just the first ministerial visit of the year, but also the first since last May's general election. And so the better part of the morning was spent getting a feel of the ground, as well as to what extent concerns of the community reflected those of the population. After a quick chat over breakfast, he dropped in on a needy resident and then headed to Lakeside MRT to be briefed on concerns over congestion and accessibility in the area. At a dialogue session later, one resident asked if the proposed cut for political pay will result in unmotivated ministers.
I don't think any one of them come here because of the money. They come here because they see a mission to want to provide a better life for our next generation. One of the reasons why I step forward is because I know I'm joining a team of people that are not here for the money.
He said the key is to finding the right balance.
Money should not be the one to attract them in. On the other hand, money should also not be the bugbear to deter them. You go to Peach Garden, you eat the $10 XO sauce cai tao kueh, you can be quite happy, right? Because you are satisfied with the service and so forth. On the other hand, you can go to the hawker center down here. Even they charge you $150, you might not want to eat it because if the quality is no good, you don't like it.
Other concerns raised, integrating new immigrants into the country.
Myanmar. You came from Myanmar?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I think the foreigner issue is more about integration part. I feel very integrated to Singapore society.
When I heard you speak, because you mix around with all these Singaporeans, you sounded just like them. With a Singlish Singaporean twang, you are just like them. Supposing now, instead of you, one person, one Myanmar student in JJC, now 20 of you come together, then what happened? Chances are that you will talk amongst yourself, right, at the initial. Then your integration slow down. Correct? Now, so this is the challenge.
Mr. Chan also addressed concerns over the social ills of gambling. He said a survey on the social fallout will be released next month. And in light of an uncertain economic outlook, Mr. Chan said his ministry will look into creative ways to help those affected by a possible downturn.
Prime Minister